Hello and welcome to Lunchtime with Angie. I hope you've got a very nice sandwich with you and that it's nice and healthy and that it's brown. Okay, so today we are going to talk about energy levels. Do you have too much energy or do you have too little energy? Does your energy start off low in the morning or does it start to diminish after lunch? So I'm here to talk to you about that, and you can ask me as many questions as you like at question time. Your adrenals sit at the top of your kidneys, and they do a great job at trying to balance many hormones in your body. The ones that they do really like to focus on are the cortisol and the DHEA. These are the ones that are good for the flight or fight mode. So, for example, if you have got all that adrenaline, you're hard workers, you keep on pushing and pushing, and you've also got stress in your life, that cortisol will keep pumping out, keep pumping out, keep pumping out until one day there's not enough cortisol in there to help you feel relaxed and have energy. What will happen is your energy level will decline and you will start to feel very low. So it's always worth getting your adrenals checked to see if there is enough cortisol being pumped out to help you get that energy. Okay? Now, laughter is absolutely amazing for restoring energy. Why? Because it helps release the stress. In this day and age, we have a lot of it. Okay, listen, I'm going to open it up to all of you guys now, so if anybody's got a question, please do tell me. Okay. Right, has anybody got a question?
Hello.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
I am Heli, if you're speaking with me. I don't know.
Hello, Heli. How are you?
I don't know how this works, but it seems that now it works. Yes, I
Wonderful.
saw this raise your hand. Well, I just wanted to know about the candida thing because
Yes.
with the simple test of spitting in a glass, I definitely have a candida.
Bless you. Yes, candida it can give you really bad energy, and if the candida is left to its own devices, more symptoms will occur. You totally did the right thing, Heli, by spitting in a glass of water and seeing if that spit grows. If that spit grows, then it is a sign that your body has excess Candida albicans, which is a bacteria that can grow anywhere in the body and kind of take over and make you have maybe a sore tummy or a headache or lack of energy. Now, Heli, have you done anything about getting rid of the excess Candida?
Well, I have been on a sugar-free diet now, but I mean, it's extremely difficult to be completely sugar-free because even fruit, etc., has sugar, of course.
That's a very, very good statement you've just made there. The thing with Candida and scientists and nutritionists, there is a bone of contention at the moment on who is right on how we deal with the sugar side of things when it comes to removing Candida. Some say have a little bit of sugar so the body doesn't react badly when you start to add the sugar back in and create very quickly more Candida. Some say do not have any sugar, completely starve it off and it will not come back until you start to have maybe more possibly bad habits in the future. For example, things you can't always help yourself, which would be antibiotics or prescription drugs or too many fatty foods. Once you go back down that spiral again, yes, the Candida can come back. But the good thing about going on an anti-Candida program, and I feel actually in the middle there really, I think it does need to be starved off. And I feel that there are many foods that have a little bit of sugar in anyway. For example, vegetables have a bit of sugar in. So maybe if you had some of the root vegetables, for example, carrots, that have a little bit of sugar in, that would be okay. But we have to draw the line somewhere because you have to kill off that Candida. And the only way to do that is to starve it and put really strong probiotics into your diet to start fighting that bad bacteria so that there's more good bacteria. So what have you been doing to help yourself?
I have been eating probiotics and I have been eating very, very healthily without any sugar. So salads for lunch and for dinner, fish either boiled or slightly fried, but very healthily, and no pasta, etc.
How are you feeling in yourself?
And I feel quite fine nowadays, but I still have the candida according to the spitting test.
Yes, and because some people have had candida for so long, you've built up these layers, and it's going to take quite a while unfold those layers to get to the very bottom of the candida, because candida can sit quite deeply in your body and anywhere in your body. In my clinic, I've seen candida in all sorts of places. Many people have it in their toenails, and it really has to be fought off. So Helly, be really strong, keep with it, keep doing it, and you will get through it, okay? You'll get to the other side. Do that spit test until things get better. Don't do it every day. It's not going to work for you that way. Every week, do a spit test.
Okay,
and once a month or in every 6 weeks, have a clinical test to see where you're at.
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
All right.
Okay.
Do you do the clinic?
Yes. Yes, we do. We do the test. If you want to email me, I'll give you all the details and I can arrange that and set it up for you. It's a home kit that I send you, so it's nice and easy. So, energy levels. What could we do during the day to help boost our energy? Green foods are my ultimate favorite. They have so much energy in there for you. And spirulina and kelp are two of the best ways to get it on a quick fix. Does it taste great? No. Will it give you more energy? Sustained energy? Yes, it will. Green foods, fantastic. Of course, spinach, purple sprouting, which has green on it, cabbages, green apples. There are many foods and ones that are easy to eat as well. If you have been suffering from low energy for a long time, I do think it's important that you go to your GP and have some tests done, just the simple ones, to find out if there is an underlying cause. Having seen many clients, I see many people that come to see me who have been to the GP and the GP hasn't found anything. So there is nothing structural going on, there is something functional going on. Now that could be mentally or it could be physically. So of course as a nutritionist we deal with both. But what your doctor might find is it could be a thyroid issue. Now I'm not saying you do have that because low energy can come from all shapes and forms and reasons why. But one can be a thyroid issue. Some people have a hyperthyroid. Some people have a hypothyroid. And the hypothyroid is the one where your energy can go quite low. Your thyroid is a gland in your neck. If you do feel that your energy level has been low for a long time, we're talking over a month or longer, do go and ask your GP to check your thyroid. Now that's another reason why spirulina and kelp are so good for you, because they have the iodine in, which is great for boosting the thyroid. What I also feel is depleting people is one of the most obvious and that is eating too big a portions. The body has to break down those big meals that we tend to eat sometimes. And you know after you've eaten a meal, if you feel that you need to sit down or have a rest or a sleep, or you feel more lethargic, then you know you've slightly done damage to your body by eating too much. If your energy level is already low due to stress, dehydration, overworking, lack of sleep, the last thing it needs is a great big meal to tip you over. And then you have to look at that meal. What did you eat in it? Many of my clients will have possibly had, they would have had cereal for breakfast, which is a grain, which is acidic, which can slow you down if you have too much of it on a regular basis. They will have the milk in the cereal, which can slow you down because it's acidic. Then they will have a snack, which might be chocolate or a biscuit for their mid-morning snack. And then lunch, it might be pasta or rice. And then you get that energy lull because you have to look at what you've eaten. And then in the evening, some people have a sandwich, or the sandwich will be at lunchtime and the pasta will be in the evening. So you have to look at your overall intake of wheat. You might not necessarily have an intolerance to it. You might just be overeating it, or it might be the yeast that is taking over from the bread. So you can buy wonderful breads that are yeast-free. You can buy certain grains that are yeast-free, for example, corn cakes or rice cakes. Though I feel that rice cakes, if you have too many of them, can be quite bloating. Now, obviously, with the tiredness, you can get a bit agitated. And that's where you have to kind of really reel yourself in and understand that this is the time that you've got to really do something about your energy. If it's starting to make you a bit moody or making you feel a bit low, then you know that there is an issue and you have to deal with it. Everybody has a different issue in their life, and everybody has to learn that don't have that issue staying in your life for too long, because it will bring you down. It will bring your energy level down. You have to look at what you're drinking as well. Now, I absolutely loathe fizzy drinks. It is not natural to the body. It upsets the tummy. And as you know, certain fizzy drinks, if you put them down the toilet, they will actually clean the toilet. They will clean money perfectly shiny, and they will clean jewelry perfectly shiny. This is because they are extremely acidic. And remember, the body needs an alkaline environment. The best drink to drink is, of course, the cheapest, and that is the water. Water, some waters have a really good pH balance, which can help regulate your pH balance. Water helps stop stress. If you drink water slowly throughout the day, your energy level will become better. Coffee. If I got paid £1,000 for every person that says they have a coffee every morning and every afternoon and every evening without fail, I would be extremely rich. People rely on coffee too much for energy. You need to start thinking about changing your beverages if you have low energy, because all that coffee is doing is giving you a quick fix. It shocks the system, and then you get an energy lull, just like a chocolate bar. It gives you that burst of energy, and then the body's had to work so hard at that burst of energy that you then get that energy lull. So for the coffee, I don't want you to go cold turkey, because maybe you will get you suffer from caffeineism, which means you've been drinking coffee for such a long time now. If you didn't drink it, you'd get an awful headache. So you need to do it slowly, and green tea is a great way to do that because it has caffeine in. So start to just wean yourself off the caffeine to start to balance your energy levels. All of this helps to balance your blood sugar levels in the long term. If you eat the complex carbohydrates instead of the refined carbohydrates, you will get the sustained energy, because it's the complex carbohydrate that has everything in it, nout taken out, whereas the refined just has more yeast, yes, more gluten, more sugar, and all the goodness taken out. The fibre has been stripped out, and that's the fibre is the one that gives you the sustained energy. The refined food is doing you damage. It's okay to have it as a treat every now and again, but if you're having it in your cereals, if it's your toast, if it's your pasta, the white pasta, the cakes and the cookies, on a daily basis, it will bring you down. The gluten in the wheat, gluten is, for example, what would make maybe French bread really soft and bouncy, which many people are getting addicted to. It's the gluten, where more gluten has been put in, that can coat your intestines, which means you're not getting your nutrients into your blood well enough, and that will make you feel tired. Gluten is a bit like somebody inside your intestines with a wallpaper brush, coating it with glue. Now that will bring you down if you keep doing that on a regular basis. Now, has anybody else got a question they would like to ask? I'd love to hear from you. Is anybody munching on a white bread sandwich right now? Have I put you off it? I'm sorry if I have. You know, please do eat your lunch. It's important that you get some energy. So, any more questions, anybody? No? Okay. So, what else can give you energy throughout the day? Quickly and fast. Fruit. Fruit has the sugar in, and it has the fibre. so it slow releases throughout the day. If you suffer from tummy issues, though, it has been noted now that apples can actually create that tummy issue to be more painful. So that's just a little tip when you're getting your fruit out. If you do suffer from tummy issues, maybe don't eat apples quite as much. There's so many other lovely fruits that are available, and seasonal ones are obviously the best, and you've got the lovely tangerines and satsumas that are out at the moment, as well as the apples that are in season. So enjoy your apples if you don't have a stomach issue, but enjoy your fruit on a daily basis. Vegetables. I'm a great believer that one should have 5 or more portions of vegetables a day. Don't just have the green ones, of course. You need all the colours of the rainbow every day to make you healthy. These colours of these foods have been put on the planet for a reason, to give you energy and make you feel well. So yes, not just the green ones, all colours. So let's look at what you could eat. It all depends on preparation. Do any of you guys bring your food in with you? Or do you go to the canteen? I understand that it's harder if you have a canteen because there's so much on offer. So try and set yourself some rules. If you would like to lose weight at the same time, always have a small bowl of salad as a starter, and that will fill you up, because then you won't have quite such a big a portion of your main meal. So not only will the salad fill you up, but it has so many nutrients and lovely colours in it, green for example, that it will give you energy and sustained energy. And salad, for example cucumbers, has water in it, so you get that added water that you need as well. Desserts. Some of you might have a sweet tooth and some of you might not. For the ones of you that do, and you have a sweet tooth every day, you have that craving, then that can be a sign that you have that yeast issue. And if you kill off that yeast, those cravings will diminish. If those cravings diminish, then you won't be tucking into so much desserts or chocolate, which will then take your energy high and then bring you back down again. So please work on your health status to get to the bottom of what is making you feel less energetic. Of course, you can contact me, you can email me, we can set up some tests if you need it, or you can come in for a consultation. However you choose to see a practitioner for your health, I strongly advise that if your energy level has been low for so long, you need to get on and do something about it, and the best way is to see a practitioner so they can delve into it, and it'll make you feel more comfortable as well, because you know the process of elimination of knowing what's wrong with you will finally get to the bottom of what is wrong with you. Yep, whether it is structural or whether it is functional. But we do have to remember that the mind does play a big part in this. If you work on clearing your mind and focusing on all the lovely things that go on in your life, your energy level will get higher. Okay? Now, I look forward to hearing from all of you. It's been an absolute pleasure having lunch with you, and I hope we get to do it again. Next week, we're going to talk about boosting your immune system. Okay? There's been an awful bug that's gone round. Touch wood, I haven't had it yet, and I hope you guys haven't. But boosting your immune system will help keep those nasty bugs away. So until next week, enjoy the rest of your lunch, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Speak soon. Goodbye.